Well, taking the oath, it usually involves a Bible, but Keith Ellison making waves because as the first Muslim elected to Congress, he wants to be sworn in on the Quran, and that drew fire from talk show host Dennis Prager. Now, Prager's under fire. An Islamic group claims that he's a bigot and should be removed from the taxpayer-funded U.S. Holocaust Memorial Council. With us now is Dennis Prager, along with Nihad Awad. He's the executive director of the Council on American Islamic Relations, the very group charging Prager with bigotry. So, Nihad, to you first. Why are you making this move?
Well, first of all, Neil, thanks for having me. What Keith Ellison, the first Muslim elected to Congress, is doing is he's trying to tell Muslim Americans, non-Muslims and the whole world that you can be American, you can be Muslim, and you can serve in the Congress, and there's no contradiction between the history, the constitutional values and tradition of America and being an American Muslim. And we see some people are trying just to stir controversy out of nothing. Number one, when members of Congress are sworn in, they do not have to swear on any holy book. It's done in mass, but in their private ceremony, when they ask for one with the Speaker of the House or and members of their families and friends, they can choose any holy book they can.
All right, so if that's their religion, that's what they do. All right, what do you think of that, Dennis?
Well, I thought you asked Mr. Awad what I had said that was bigoted. He made this smear of me that has no truth whatsoever and didn't answer anything you asked. I never said anything against Keith Ellison. I didn't utter a word or write a word against the Quran or Islam. All I said was, for the first time in American history, the Bible has been replaced by another book at a swearing in, and this is a very seminal moment in American history. I said it didn't matter to me if it was the Quran, if it was Dianetics, if it was the Bhagavad Gita, if it was the works of Voltaire. This has nothing to do with the Quran as such. It is whether or not we are now announcing it is no longer an important thing to have the Bible present, the repository of the Judeo-Christian value system that makes America what it is, present at a swearing in. I didn't even say he had to take an oath.
All right, so Nihad, what do you think of that? That it's not a bigoted comment as much as it is. Okay. This is the way we have sworn in congressmen and women over the many years, presidents. Bible has always been fine, even those who are not necessarily very religious. And even those who, by the way, later go on to commit a lot of crimes in office. So what is wrong with that now? And why would he be a bigot for saying that?
That's not what he said. If you reread his article, you will find that he's annoyed and outraged, and he's afraid that the fabric of America will change because Keith Ellison, in his private ceremony, is elected to choose the Quran, his holy book. And he forgets that the Hebrew Torah and the Book of Mormons was used by other people, and I haven't seen Dennis Prager or anyone else making any big controversy or even making a note about it. The question is,
just on that, Dennis, respond to that. That in the past we've had those Mormons who've used different texts.
I'm happy to respond. The Bible has always been present. There have been, of the thousands and thousands of Jews who have taken their oath, some on the oath part have only used the Old Testament, which is, of course, part of the Bible that we have in America. About a couple of Mormons have added the Book of Mormon. The Bible is as we know it in America, and I'm Jewish. The New Testament is not my Bible, but I am fighting for the preservation of that Bible. Symbolically, it's all symbolic as the central element. All I'm asking is that Keith Ellison bring a Bible along. I'm not asking him not to bring the Quran. And by the way, you've asked Mr. Awad twice, name anything Dennis Prager said that is bigoted against Islam. He can't. He's lying. CAIR is lying. And that is very important here. And I want Keith Ellison to dissociate himself from CAIR.
Dennis, I want him to answer. Go ahead, Nihad.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm not the only one who said that he's intolerant. Here's the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, said that his views and comments are intolerant, misinformed, and downright un-American. The New York Sun said today, Mr. Prager not only wrong, but his comments are outrageous and also in our light are almost unbelievably ignorant. We're asking that if he would like to make bigoted statements in his own capacity as a private citizen, he's entitled to it. But when he tries to push religion on the throat of other people. And he's member of the Council of the United States Holocaust Museum.
All right, guys.
That's a taxer paid.
Okay, you've asked 3 times and you haven't gotten a single response.
But I just want to understand one thing very quickly. No. Please, one thing I want to understand very quickly. Now, you would not have a problem with the congressman-elect bringing a Bible and a Quran to the swearing-in, right?
You know what? It's his choice. We cannot force him.
That's all I want to know.
We cannot coerce him.
Nihad, thank you. Dennis, thank you. We'll take a quick break here. Up next, they can continue talking if they want. Well, it's not only the